Happy Monday, and for those that celebrate Merry Christmas, it's Christmas Day. I'm working out, it's gonna be great. I've been sick the last few days, it's been quite a journey. So I figured, why not kick my own butt with some jump rope? I don't know if this was a good idea or not, but sometimes you just gotta throw yourself into the deep end, do you know what I mean? I will say this, if you don't have a jump rope, that's okay. If you don't want a jump rope, that's okay. You get a towel, and anytime we're doing jump rope, you're gonna still jump around, which is good for your body, it's good for your bones, and it's obviously so good for your internal organs. So let's get jumping right into this. It is a 15-minute, 3-minute warm-up, 2-minute cool down, interval style jump rope. We will be jumping for all of 1 minute, so there's no longer jump than a minute. Between our jump rope, we have a little mobility lunges, things like that. So it's totally accessible, except for if you are not into high impact. This is going to be a higher impact course. But like I said, if you don't have a jump rope, a towel shall work. So I'm gonna put my towel off to the side so I don't forget, because I will, you know me. I'm Mandee Miller Fitness. You can find me on all the socials with that as well. So let's hit play on our playlist together in 3, 2, and 1. By the way, the playlist is via Spotify and it's always linked in the description. Keep your jump rope or towel in hand. We're gonna bring that jump rope so that you have a nice tight hold. Pull that jump rope apart. It's gonna go around the back of the head and back in the front. So I'm going in this little circular position to feel that shoulder mobility begin to awaken. Start to tap into that breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, one more time, deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. Good. I'm gonna fold or unfold that jump rope a little bit wider and start to get a little floss going on. So say for example, I have the towel, I could grab something a little bit longer, or I could grab the edges of the towel. Last 2 of these, and last 1. Oh my gosh, I'm having a total blonde moment. I thought I had this memorized and I was like gonna try to do this memorized. I was like, no, don't do that. You're gonna forget, because I'm forgetting as we speak. So that's hilarious. Let the hilarity ensue, right? Okay, I just wanna get it right, that's all. You know me. All right, so go ahead and keep that jump rope unraveled. Bring your feet nice and wide apart. I'm gonna drop into one side and into the other side. So feeling that inner thigh begin to awaken. I'm keeping my spine long and I'm keeping the jump rope taut, meaning there's no slack in the jump rope. Let's do 1 more per side. Our warm-up is halfway over, shoulders are relaxed. Return through the center, jump or step your feet in and give me some hamstring curls with rows. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this row a little bit less a rope. So I'm gonna keep it super short. Excellent, give you a couple more rows here. Get that heart rate up. And then we're gonna land the feet. Bring one heel forward, slide your towel or rope down and pull. Let's do 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one on this side. I'm hinging, pulling, and pushing. Hinging, pushing technically, and pulling. 3 of these. Exhale up, last one. And good, keep it nice and, keep your feet wide apart. Give me some twists. Our warm-up is over in less than half of a minute. We got 1 more thing left to do, and that's a hinge. Beautiful. Good, step your feet together. I'm gonna bring my hinge nice and narrow. Then as I rise, reach up and lunge. Switch your sides, hinge and lunge. Beautiful. Last one, both sides. We start with our jump rope. It's gonna be a basic bounce. So what does that mean? 1 hit, 1 jump. Okay, so go ahead and unravel that jump rope, bring it behind your heels, and your minute begins. So wait, excuse me. So if you don't have a rope, I swear I'm not dying. You could do this just bouncing around your room. I'm having both of my feet leave the floor at the same time important here, okay? Basic bounce, we're keeping it real basic. All right, that's why it's called basic. Shoulders back, I'm not using my wrists. I'm using my fingers. Last few moments here. This is 3, 2, if your calves are on fire, mine are too. Welcome to the party. All right, we go for a rear lunge and a side bend. So I'm gonna turn to my side here. Bring that rope in front of you. Take that lunge. I'm gonna lean away from my leg that I took a lunge on. I alternate. So if I'm not using a jump rope, I'm using that towel again and I'm pulling it apart. Take the lunge, take the lean, and return. Excellent. What great music for this. Really keeps it up. High energy, high intensity. Shoulders stay packed. Woo. Rocky start, right? And that's okay. Last time I checked, it's not perfection. It's progress. And I'll tell you, the last time I picked up a jump rope was a long time ago. I had to dust off this piece of equipment. I don't mean that literally, but I do mean it figuratively. All right, we're on our second bout of jump rope. The second bout is a shuffle. So go ahead and give me a boxer shuffle. What's that mean? I'm just shifting my weight from right to left. So if I'm not using a rope, I'm doing this, just bouncing around my room. Now, of course, if you've got a low neighbor, maybe you've spoken with them about you doing high impact, or a family member, for example. Are you bouncing right above your daughter's room? You know, it's like, come on. Maybe do it at a decent hour. Check into that breath. So you'll notice I'm making mistakes, right? I'm just not picking my feet up. I gotta pick up that left foot. I can see it in the film. I'm like, ah. Got 15 seconds. Shoulders are packed. We're really working those hands. Good for grip. If you're looking for grip strength stuff, jump rope's perfect. That's your time. Holy cannoli. Oh, good. I love this one. This is a roll down. Bring your feet about shoulder to hip width apart. Reach those arms overhead. Pull it apart. Tuck your chin back. You're going to dive your way forward. Once you reach your toes or somewhere near there, tuck your chin and pull, high pull, all the way over your head. I'm going to show this to you at a little bit of an angle here. Dive forward. Scoop the belly. It's like a roll up. And then on the way up, tuck your chin, pull, let those elbows bend, and then punch the ceiling. Good. Tuck your chin, dome your spine. Really feel that articulation. Take the inhale at the bottom, and exhale, pull, high pull, row, and press. Pull that towel apart, right? Or jump rope, whatever you're doing. This is time for last one. Now we've got a jack leg. That's gonna go in and out. That is our minute challenge. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Mandee, what if these tricks aren't working for me? Stick to the basics. That basic bounce, that's your friend. I'm not gonna be able to do every single time, every single way perfectly. But like I mentioned in the last interval jump rope, it's not about perfection. This is about progress. First of all, you're working out on a holiday. That's progress for me. I usually take Christmas Day off, I will not lie to you. But here's the deal, I've been so sick, and it's like, okay, well, you're working out on Christmas Day because you can work out all weekend. And I'm not saying that as a punishment. I'm saying that as, this is something my body can do, and it's a celebration of my body's abilities. 4, 3, 2, and time. Holy cannoli. All right, fold that rope up really tightly. Bring those feet wide apart. We did this a little bit in the warm-up. Push the rope forward. Roll the shoulders back. Drop into the hip of the left. Shift over to the right. Rise your way up and floss the shoulders back. Let's reverse that order. I go over. I shift my weight. I rise and I floss those shoulders. All right, we're halfway done. That means I can do both sides at least one more time. Oh my gosh, my heart is pounding through my shirt. Good, drop in as low as you can get. Pull that jump rope apart. Let it be your honesty tool. Excellent. We are done here in 8. Whew. Look at us, we got a little bonus. Last one here. Beautiful. And rise, we got ski legs. What's that mean? They go front to back. 3, 2, let's go. Now, if you're really feeling like a rock star today, feel free to add the element of travel if you've got the space. So that's the caveat for me. I don't have a ton of space in here. The ceilings in this home are low. So I'm pretty much kind of stuck where I'm at right now. And that's okay. I'm using the space as much as I can to the best of my ability. Try not to get discouraged if you're not staying the course every single minute, right? You've seen me. I've made a lot of mistakes today, but I'm still showing up. And that failure is how I get better. Or you're watching me struggle. 2 and 1, that's time. All right, let's make sure I'm on the right. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna fold that rope up, turn my toes out, stay in my sumo squat. And then I'm gonna start to take those arms one on top of the other and then switch. What I like about this is my heels are on the floor. So it's a nice little stretch for that little limb. It's like you're driving a car. Drop it a little lower, we're halfway there. So one palm ends up facing to the right, the other palm ends up facing to the left. Can you get a little lower? Keep those heels down, wiggle those toes around, tuck your tailbone. Woo. It's so interesting when you're holding something static how hard it is to hold it. It's like, woof! Okay, our next trick is a combination trick. We're gonna go single leg, double leg. Now, don't get discouraged. Again, do what you can. I start single, single, double, double, single, single, double, double, single, single, double. You get it. Do what you can. Yes, I am starting on my right. That's okay. If I don't want to start on my right, I can start on my left. Maybe I start on my left. Halfway there. It's about the time I make the mistake, right? Double, single, single, double, single, single, double, single. Basic bounce works. Single. So I love coordinating things because I have to really think about it. That is your time actually, so no mas. We've got some rows. Oh yes, okay, so this is the one thing that if you have a towel, you're probably gonna do it differently. Bring your feet wide apart. We're gonna take one arm forward, one arm back. So it's like you're skiing a little bit. I'm pulling up on the rope. So it's a pull motion with a rotation and row. So say for example, if I don't have a jump rope, instead of that, I have my towel. I'm gonna pull right and left. It's a little bit different, but it still works. I'm still moving my body. It's called active recovery right now. It's the name of the game, 15 seconds. Slight bend in the knees, little pulse in that squat position. I got great news for you. You are done, right? We did it all. We made it. So rope down. Actually, no. Let's stretch with the towel. So if you are using the jump rope, it's the same thing as a towel. Okay? So go ahead and bring the heel of one foot to the floor. Take the towel, wrap it underneath the toes, and then lift your chest and dome your chest. Lift your chest like you're cat-cowing the chest. One more time. up and switch the feet. I wrap that towel or jump rope around the ball of my foot, and I find a little spinal articulation. And if you're losing your balance, bring your feet a little wider apart or grab a wall. Knees are not locked, especially that leg that's extended. Good. Take the towel behind you. Good. Try to hug it as tightly as you can through the center. Dome your back, bring the elbows in, and then bring the elbows out like butterfly wings. I'm just rounding and opening. One more time. Good. You can let that towel go. All we need is you. And then we're going to find balance on one foot. Grab the other foot, pull it into your put it into your heel, your seat. Words. Good. Just get a nice little quadricep stretch, and we'll move right into that gluteal stretch. Let's roll that ankle joint around. Moved for you quite a bit. Give it a moment. Let's do the other side, and we'll call it. So getting a nice little stretch through the calf, through the quadricep. Tuck that seat a little bit. Cross the thigh. Sit into that figure four to stretch the seat. Let's get that ankle mobilized. Speaking of mobilizing, rise up, shake it off. I'm doing another video today, so this isn't it. You're gonna get another one, and it's gonna be mobility because it was a request. So 20-minute mobility, as well as this 15-minute jump rope extravaganza, and that's our Christmas. And wonderful job. I feel great. I feel super invigorated. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see happen. Follow me on all the socials, and let's stay in contact as we hold space for the last few days in 2023. Peace.